Hello everyone and welcome to the Drivers Room Festival of Speed, the DRFS for short. Today we are on WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca and we only have 10 people at the grid today, so let's go for our grid walk. Starting off in pole we have Wilco, then we have DJ Rice, Mr. Alex, Drift King Alex, Dazzler, Bullet, Mr. Daz, MJR Mercer, Mr. Drivers Room, Cafe Del Mar, Mr. Kenny, and finishing off at the back we have Muller and Team Pegasus. Alright, let's get the show started. Alright, we're about ready to get this show started. Let's see if everyone can get through this cleanly. We're missing a few people today, but and we're off in Laguna Seca. Wilco has a very good start, goes into turn 1. Still ahead of Alex. Dazzler has moved himself up into P2. Alex is now up into P2. Maybe Wilco can finally get his long-deserved first win today. Wow, he's pulled out quite the gap already. But as we all know, Drift King Alex is a very, very strong driver. And he's become faster even with the wheel. Well, with the wheel, I should say. Here we have Daz, Kenny, our guest today, Cafe, Mercer, Mr. Driver's Room, and Muller at the back. Oh, I think, what? Let's see what happened to Mercer and Muller. Was there contact between? Oh, yeah, I don't think Muller could do much there. More or less unavoidable for these two, I think. But Muller does the right thing. He slows down and waits. They lose a lot of time in the process, but you know what? The corkscrew is dangerous. It just spits people out if they're not too careful. And Wilco is still in the lead. I think Alex might be struggling a little bit to catch up. Maybe he's no, I don't know. Laguna is a very difficult track. Just keep your tongue in a neutral position and don't swallow it, and you'll be good. That's a Norwegian saying, doesn't work as good in English. Keep your tongue straight in your mouth. I think that's the proper saying in Norwegian. Alex is still in P2. Bullets moved up to 3rd. Dazzler down to 4th, being challenged or chased down by DJ. DJ goes off into the gravel. Oh! Moves Kenny up into 6th. This braking before the cork is notoriously difficult, but the corkscrew is a very awesome set of corners. I do love this track, but I have not been feeling the races lately, and Muller spins. Little oversteer from his car. I have not been feeling the races lately, so I decided to pass this one out. While we follow Alex as he's trying to catch up to Wilco. I think Wilco might have this one in the bag. We have Dazzler. Bullet is being chased down by Cafe might be able to make a move on their Bullet. Watch out, Cafe, otherwise he'll point his 9mm at you. Don't get too close. my good friend Ahmed, the dead terrorist, would say, don't get too close. Oh, and Cafe goes over the sausage or the bollards. That's what I hate about this track in the Gran Turismo version is the insane sausages on the inside curbs. Touch them the wrong way and you just send your car flying to outer space. Candy's back on his wheel, but he should really remove a couple of those assists. I think it will slow him down a little bit. And Daz has moved up to P7 right before turn 1. Wow, Daz needs some new paint job on that car. Definitely needs some new paint job. Firestorm car is not looking too hot right now. And we have Mercer still in 9th, trying to catch up to the rest after I think he kind of spun a little bit in the entry of the cork, and Muller was just there to give him a nudge. Muller, as we all know, very dangerous, very consistent and very fast. Just not had the best of luck with him so far this season. There we have Wilco, still doing surprisingly good, and Alex has dropped down to P4. Let's take a look at what happened to Alex since he suddenly is down to P4 of all things. He must have had an incident in the cork. Oh, I think he overshot the entry into the corkscrew, which is the only corner I know the name of. So that puts Alex down into 4th and Dessler down to 5th. Very unusual to see these two, and Alex spins. Oh, and he goes for a shank spin to get his car straightened up. Oh, that's putting him to defend against Mercer and DJ. DJ's fallen down to 9th. Wow. Not going too well for Team Pegasus today. Wilco, he is the awesome Alex of this race. He's been unstoppable so far. Could end up winning him his long-deserved first place. I don't think he's had a win since last season in 2019, actually. So that could be a good confidence boost for Wilco, and we have Bullet just jumping across the corkscrew. Gets him a little stupid penalty there. You'd better watch out for him, Calf. Cafe, as we all know, incredibly fast. Dessler as well. Dessler's right up in the ass crack of these two now. And Cafe holds back. A little bit of lag between the people right now, but the servers have been a little wonky as of late because of the stuff happening in the world. Oh, what happened here? I think Bullet and Calf touched each other a little bit. And Calf does the honorable thing to wait. That puts Dessler up into P2. Could make it dangerous for Wilco in the end. Cafe still looking for a way past Bullet. Will Bullet be able to stay ahead of this fast Cafe? Remains to be seen. nice looking simple livery from teammate as well. Boss has made that. I quite like that one. Looks very very professional, very Porsche Cup inspired. So very good job from Boss. Daz has moved himself up into P5. He had a great P2 on Maggior and a great P1 win on Brands Hatch. Kenny still chasing his podium. Hasn't had the best of luck with them so far, but be patient, it will come. Ricey still trying to catch up to Kenny and the rest. Mercer trying to get into the slip of DJ. Muller is still on track, and I think we lost Alex. Alex lost motivation. As I said, track will probably claim a few people. Wilco's still doing good in P1, and Dazzler's tires are looking amazingly better than, well, amazingly is a strong word. Looking they are looking better. Can't even speak today, what the hell's wrong? To be honest, I can't speak most days. Nothing wrong with a little self-bullying. And Bullet's gotten himself a good gap down to Cafe. I think Cafe must have had an incident or something in the cork. Putting Kenny closer. And Daz has fallen down to 8th. What's happened to Daz? I think Daz must have had something with the cork. As I said, the cork will probably claim a lot of people today. Unavoidable. Wilco's doing good. Making Team JBL proud. I think it's originally Q8 mates. And Team WD40, as I call them. I don't remember the proper name of the team. They should really call themselves WD40. Would fit better. There we have Team Sega. Both doing good in 3rd so far. Cafe has dropped off a little bit. Maybe the tires are starting to kill his pace. He'll have to watch out a little bit from Kenny. Kenny can be dangerous. He has a good control and management of his tires. There we have Ricey being followed by Mercer. Daz is trying to catch up and regain some lost time. This might be a one-stopper for most. Tires aren't looking that bad, but they are still wearing quite fast. They will struggle around the 15-minute mark, but the next stint will be a little easier on the tires, while Daz tried to show himself in the mirrors of Mercer. Just saying to Mr. Driver's Room, I'm here. Oh, so difficult, that corkscrew. So difficult. That puts Daz up into 7th. Cafe has gone into the pits. He's the first to go in. Drops down significantly now. It's such a long exit from the pits in auto drive. Lose so much. Wilco's still up into P1 here. Tesla's slowly catching up. Dazzler, as we know, very fast, very dangerous. And I'm talking dangerous as in pace. Definitely one to watch in Tier 1. Always. And Wilco stays out for another lap. Same with Dazzler. Bullet. His tires are starting to suffer. But his distance down to Kenny is looking good. Kenny's gone in for a pit. Proper American style pit stop this. Jumping over the pit wall. Mercer's gone in. Cafe is now gaining some lost time. Fresh tires. Das up into 5. DJ in 4th. He'll have to go into the pits in not too long. The top 3 are still staying out. Dazzler's tires are looking very, very good at the moment. Probably he could stay out for at least 3 more laps if he wants to chance it. Very smooth. Just keep that focus, Wilco. Keep the focus up. Wilco dives in. Will Dazzler do the same? He does the same. He will probably go out on super soft. Bullet dives in. Let's see what the top 3 will choose as their stint 2 tire. And we have Ricey into the pits as well. Kenny, Cafe, and Das has both passed. They're still not ahead. Das might be ahead, but his tires are very tired and very difficult for Das to keep that turn 1. He's determined to last for 15 minutes. As would I. Dazzler's gone over to the super soft. Wilco is on a new set of supers. It will be all down to the last 15 minutes of the race. Some sparks flying there. Das will have to go in now, otherwise he's going to crucify his position. We have Cafe and Bullet. And Kenny just jumps over the cork, as we saw with Dawson at Drek in my stream. He got spit out by the corkscrew. Made a few silly mistakes, but it happens to the best. It can happen to the best. We have Dazzler closing in on Wilco. I think Wilco might be feeling the pressure right about now. Still has a little bit distance down to Dazzler, but just keep your head cool, Wilco. You might end up with a win. We have Bullet, of course, being followed by Caf. Cafe's undercut, as we should call it, didn't probably work that well. But who knows? They both have fresh tires. He could be able to challenge Bullet. Never know. Kenny. We have Ricey. Das Mercer. I think Muller's thrown in the towel. He's had enough. You wouldn't think from the layout of this track that it's a difficult one, but it surely is. We'll go yet again. Trying his absolute finest and best now. Digging deep to stay ahead of Des. Dazzler, of course, is a man we only see on Sundays. We have Bullet. Staying safe from Calf. Lucky race day for Mercer. Wilco still staying ahead of Des. Des has his eyes set on Wilco. Des goes deep. Oh, he's not gonna get anything by doing that. That might just have saved Wilco from an attack. I think Wilco can just more than likely just coast into the finish at this point. Still 10 minutes remaining, but if he does many of those mistakes, Dazzler, you won't be able to catch up to Wilco. We have Bullet, still looking quite lonely for this man. Oh! Very easy to get a spin on the car. Or on the wheels. The field is quite spread at the moment. All right, Das is in 7th. Oh, and he goes off into the gravel. Oi, oi, oi. Das is not having his luck with him tonight, that's for sure. Maybe a string of good lucks are gone. Look at Wilco now. Quite a big distance down to Des. Des will have to drive like an absolute maniac to catch up. Not sure if that is possible. Could be nothing Dazzler could do with Wilco at the moment. There we have Bullet. Cafe's too far ahead, too far behind to catch up to Bullet, unless Bullet makes a big mistake. And he's quite consistent, so usually doesn't make any mistakes. There we have Ricey being followed by Canny. We have Daz. Canny's getting a little bit closer, it seems, to Ricey. Will it be enough? the race, the podium is lost for Cafe for the moment. Dazzler is it's too far down to Wilco. I think Wilco's got this one in the bag. Looks like Ricey's losing a little bit down to Kenny, but Kenny's tires are looking a lot worse at the moment. Kenny's digging deep. Will it be enough? 6 minutes remaining of this race. Will it be enough? Oh, and Kenny goes off to the grass a little bit. Gravel. Daz there. Mercer. Wilco's been unstoppable so far. I think he really needed this this win to boost his motivation and confidence. Back up to 100, 110. Go, 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 Wilco. Dazzler's trying. I just don't think there's enough. Oh, just looked a little bit more clunky than it actually was. Cafe's really pushing it now. Oh, he touched the sausage. Oh, wow. That's how easy it is. These cars are quite stable, but quite low. So when you touch those stupid red things, it will send your car to outer space. And Candy's dropped off, making him susceptible for an attack from Daz. Daz is coming up. I think Candy's tires are just gone at this point. Nothing he can do about Daz. Oh, he looks for an inside move on Kenny. These two respect each other, so he wouldn't go for something as stupid as a dive bomb. Oh, and Kenny gets some extra wheel spin on that outside curb. Oh, loses him a position down to 7th. Daz up into 6th. They're both pushing hard right now, trying to get through the end. No more mistakes from these two, I hope. Ricey's looking secure in 5th, unless Cafe does something stupid like gets spat out by the cork or goes off into the gravel. And Bullet looking lonely, been lonely all race by the looks of it. The tires are starting to go now. Dazzler's tires are looking very good, and Wilco's tires are starting to drop off. This could be a dangerous situation for Wilkes. He could be challenged in the last minutes of this one. Look how close Dazzler is right now. I didn't expect this. Just don't do anything stupid. Just keep the car on track, Wilco. I'm rooting for you. to be an exciting finish. Just gonna see Rice is closing in on Cafe, but I think Cafe should be secure. Candy down to 7, he's dropping off. Mercer's way back. Not been able to keep his pace up at all after the lap 1 incident. This is gonna be dangerous. Dessler's right on Wilco's gearbox. This is gonna be the last lap. Can Wilco hold off Dessler for one final lap, or will Dessler, the Power King, just power out of everything here and take P1? Go on board with Dessler for a little bit. Oh, if I was Wilco now, I'd be shitting my pants. Pardon my French. Wilco goes defensive, goes back on the racing line. Oh, looking a little squirmy. Oh, it's so close between these two now. Dessler's driven himself amazingly back up. Cafe and Mercer has finished. Cafe has dropped down to 7. So he must have had an incident with the cork. Oh, and Dessler came out worse from the corkscrew. Still on Wilco's ass. Oh, will he be able to do anything here into last turn? Goes for a better exit. Oh, no. Wilco wins by a hair. Holy crap. That was an exciting finish, guys. Very well driven from the both of them. Holy crap. And Bullets takes third, DJ in 4th, Das will come home in 5th, and Kenny in 6th. Thank you all for watching. Come back next week for Goodwood.